Good morning.
Good morning.
Been a while. How are you? I wish you weren't here, but it's nice to see you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna essentially do the same thing with you, Miss Camp, as I did with the last lady. There were 3 days in a row, all in or near Three Rivers. So this was October 11th. Anyway, you got charged also with operating while intoxicated, same offense as the last lady. I don't know much about it. All I know is what's on the ticket. I don't know blood alcohol, don't know anything. Again, 93 days in jail, a fine of up to $500, 6 points on your driving record, and it requires that your license be suspended. Ms. Camp, my suggestion would be that you plead not guilty. You can either hire a lawyer or I can appoint one for you if you'd like that.
I would like an appointed one, please.
All right. What do you do now?
I'm a licensed oncology pharmacy technician at the Cancer Center in Brunson.
I knew you were doing well. I expected when you were 16, you were gonna do well.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna show plead not guilty. I still have your senior picture on my desk somewhere when you gave it to me about 20 years ago.
Thanks.
So I could probably dig it out. Maybe I'll pull it out by the time I see you next time. All right, I'll show a plea of not guilty, appoint an attorney, and set attorney pretrial for January 2nd. Now you're here, so it won't be as hard for you, but same thing. I want you to call the lawyer. Yes?
So is that the only day that's available? Because
No,
I
there's other
do have I have a schedule all the way up to January 2nd, but if it could be any day after that, then I can make arrangements. It's because I do work out of town.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, it could even be the following week. My schedule is
no, we
posted
do
to
them the
2nd.
first and third Friday of the month. So I could take it to January 17th, which would put it in front of Judge Pattison.
No, actually, I will just reschedule at work.
All
Sorry.
right, well, I can move it to the 17th.
I'll make arrangements at work today.
Okay. All right, that'll be at 8:30. Now, again, what I want you to do is call the lawyer, make an appointment. All I saw is the ticket. It was like 10 o'clock at night. And as I said, I got 3 of these this morning. This is a record year, I believe, for these kinds of cases. There's no facts on the ticket. There's no nothing. And you don't have much of anything for a driving record.
Did bring some medical documentation.
All right, well, hold on to that. I want you to share that with your lawyer. Again, I don't know any. Sometimes the ticket has the blood alcohol level on it. I don't know if this was a blood draw or a breath test or what it was. Three Rivers Police Department. Like I said, these are all Three Rivers Police Department. But Tim, I don't know why they're writing these under state statute. This is Officer Chittister. Nothing unusual about it. They didn't write it under ordinance. We've been around this block multiple times. If it's written in the city of Three Rivers, it can be charged under Three Rivers city ordinance, and then the city attorney would be responsible for it. And the city of Three Rivers gets the fine money. It's the same statute essentially. But they wrote these under state law rather than city ordinance. And I think it's because there's a drop-down box that comes on the e-citation and they just click the box, I think is what happens. But anyway, this will be the county prosecutor rather than Three Rivers city attorney. So Ms. Camp, I'm going to appoint an attorney January 2nd. If that is a problem with work, call the court. We can reschedule. You're certainly not a flight risk. And all that information you want to tell me, I want you to share with your lawyer. There may be
Okay.
some defenses here I don't know about. But for the time being, you're good to go, and I'll see you on January 2nd.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Your Honor, since the defendant is not here for the interpreter, may the interpreter withdraw, and if he shows up, you folks can
Yes,
call
I was
me?
waiting a little bit. He has not appeared. Well, let me ask if he has. I don't think he has. Is Rafael Diaz present? No. All right. If he comes, we'll make an emergency call, but he isn't here. So thank you.
so much.
Good, because that ceiling fan was driving me crazy. All right, in for a penny, in for a pound. Let's talk to Elena Westfall. Good morning. Are you Elena Westfall?
Yes, I am.
You're from Elkhart?
Yep.
Thank you for being here on time. Sorry, just closed the on-base application. Miss Westfall, you're in the same boat as the last two ladies I talked to. You got arrested on November 1st, which was Halloween after midnight. Let's take a look at your ticket. (7:26 a.m. Michigan Avenue and 131. Again, written under state statute. All three of these, Tim, were in the city and they wrote all three of them under state law. So I don't know if they got something going I don't know about. I would inquire if you check with the chief and see what's going on with these. Because you're still conflicted. Even if it's written under state statute, they're written by the Three Rivers Police Department. At any rate, again, no information on here other than you got arrested at 7:30 in the morning after Halloween at Michigan Avenue 131. Miss Westfall, I'm going to do the same recommendation for you. We're going to be busy on January 2nd. I'm going to recommend that you plead not guilty and we get an attorney to help you with this. Is that acceptable to you?
Yes, it is.
What do you do, ma'am?
I'm a caregiver at Adapt.
Here in St. Joe County?
Yep.
Miscellaneous correspondence. 1/16/25, he wrote to me. He was trying to get into a halfway house. So he wrote to somebody. I don't know whether it was me. I thought I responded to it. Anyway, 1/26/25. There's a statute called the detainer statute, which if you do things right, you notify the local authorities. You're supposed to notify the prosecutor that you're in custody. They may need to take action within a certain time period. I'm not sure this fits that, but that is an issue that the public defender saw. You live on Madison Street in Kalamazoo?
Yes,
What do you do now?
work for MSC Industrial,
When did you get out of federal custody?
July 14.
Are you on federal probation?
Yes,
All right, appointed attorney. Set attorney pretrial for January 2nd at 8:30. These first Friday pretrials have become very dense. And then that'll also be the first Friday for some landlord tenant cases, so we'll be busy that day, but we'll do the best we can. All right, sir. Thank you. We'll get a lawyer for you. You came here, you want to deal with this. I appreciate that. Let's see if we can get some resolution of it. All right, you're good to go.
I'll be meeting in this courtroom right here.
Yeah, you'll come back to this courthouse and then we'll come in here.
Okay.
I'll be here after the holiday, ready to go.
All right, thank you. You have a good one.
All right. Okay, let's talk to John Sloan. Good morning, sir.
Yes.
You're John Wilfred Sloan,
Correct,
right here in Centerville.
correct.
You got charged with assault and battery upon Veronica Flores. It's alleged that on September 1st in the village of White Pigeon, that you assaulted Veronica Flores and did illegally enter a residence at 820 West Chicago Road. The first one, assault and battery, is a misdemeanor punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. The second charge is known as illegal entry. That's a misdemeanor punishable by up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. The allegation is that some guy named Justin Clark was good and drunk, and you came over and allegedly kicked in his door. And anyway, hard to sort this all out. Anyway, there was a baby there, and it looks like a very unpleasant circumstance. You could go to jail for this potentially, and so the recommendation once again would be to get a lawyer to help you with this. Is that agreeable?
Can I get a lawyer, a public defender?
Yeah.
Yes. What do you do, sir?
I work at Morgan Olson.
Are you missing work right now?
No, I work second shift.
All right. Good. Appoint an attorney. Plead not guilty. Set attorney pretrial for January 2nd, 2026 at 8:30. Hopefully, everybody will be here. A lot of people might want to take an extra holiday vacation day, but we got work to do.
Sir,
So when you check out
Jenny
over here at
said
the office,
that
they're gonna give you, it's gonna be appointed.
the
So they're gonna
females
give
that you sent down there, are they supposed to come back in January or
And make sure
December?
you call
January 2nd.
as soon as you get it, right? Sometimes
I thought that's what I wrote.
No, you wrote or December or whatever, and they're telling them,
No, January 2nd is the date I wanted for all of them. Jenny, I'm sorry if I got you screwed up. I don't want December 5th. That's too soon.
okay,
I don't know what I wrote, but I believe I said, anyway, January 2nd. So same thing. We'll get a lawyer for you, Mr. Sloan. Sort this out. Just from the affidavit, it looks like kind of a chaotic situation. Anyway, we'll get a lawyer to help you with that. You're good to go. Wow, we must have a lot of no-shows. Lonnie Williams. Morning, Mr. Williams. Good morning. You look like your dad. You get that a lot? Uh, You're Lonnie Daniel Williams,
Yes.
and you got a ticket in Three Rivers for driving suspended. This is also under state statute. Mr. George, I don't know what's going on. Whether there's some purpose to this or it's just indifference or laziness. There's at least 4. There's probably, I think this is a first offense driving suspended, which I could probably deal with since you're here and you're gonna take time to come over here and the city's gonna write everything under state statute. Mr. Williams, driving suspended is a misdemeanor, probably the most common offense. It's punishable by up to 93 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Your status is revoked. You have several previous driving suspendeds. And some other stuff, which is some old baggage. You probably have 6 or 8 previous driving suspended charges. So they're probably not going to reduce this. I don't see what you have $1,568 worth of unpaid tickets, including several previous driving suspendeds. So if you get charged with driving suspended, and you don't pay the fine, that's not a very effective punishment. So maybe 90 days in jail would get the message through. So you're likely to go to jail for this if you get convicted of it, because you keep doing it and then you don't pay the fine. And you live in you're from Three Rivers, you live in Sturgis. Anyway, the upshot of all that is you could use a lawyer to help you with this. How'd you get here today?
My girlfriend
All right, where's she?
in the parking lot.
All right, let's make sure he didn't drive. I don't want you to keep doing this. I'm serious. You could go to jail for this. You have a driving suspended from 2020 with an open intox, $272. You have a driving suspended from 2020, $524 and $25. You have another driving suspended from 2021, $325. I can wipe all those out with a jail sentence, but it's probably best you get a lawyer to help you with this. But also help if you started to pay on your old tickets.
I could do that.
We'll have you stop out there. But if you're not gonna pay the tickets, that's not much of a fine. You get charged with something, you plead guilty, it'll give you a fine, you don't pay it. That's not everybody do that. Where do you work?
Logiers.
Lozier?
Logier, yeah.
Okay. What shift?
6.
I'm sure gonna be busy on January 2nd. We're still in November. All right, the clerks will talk to you about all these. Some are not very compelling. One's a seatbelt ticket. Lots of people who are suspended don't wear their seatbelt. Anyway, you just blew it all of them off. So at some point, it's gonna come home to roost. And it could be in the context of this.
He's still checking, sir.
All right, if you drove here, you and I are gonna have another discussion before you go.
I didn't try.
All right, very good.
All right.
All right, I'll see you in January. Christopher Wall? They wrote this under ordinance.
Okay.
Tim, I'm gonna attempt at the end of the morning to send an email to you and TJ and the chief and inquire as to why all these things are being written under state statute rather than city ordinance. Maybe there's a reason they got, I don't know. But he's costing this, it's costing the city thousands of dollars.
I do have.
Good morning. So are you Christopher William Wall?
Yes, I am, sir.
Mr. Wall, you're here today being charged with no insurance. We have had hundreds of those tickets this year. It's alleged that on Halloween night at 10:40 PM, you were driving a car at Maine and Michigan. This is also under state law, but it has to be because it's a one-year misdemeanor. That you're driving with no insurance and an unsigned registration.
Yes, sir.
No insurance is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to a year in jail and a fine of not less than $200 and not more than $500. And I ask everybody the same question. Do you have insurance now
Yes, I do.
and proper registration?
Yes, I do.
Very good. Who's your carrier?
Progressive.
Had a lot of Progressive. He didn't drive?
He did not drive.
Oh, very good. I believed him. And has proper registration. All right, you have a seat, Mr. Wall. We're gonna have Mr. Stickley check in with the county prosecutor in a minute. Very often,
Is it only the no insurance? I'm
he
sorry.
has a no insurance and improper registration.
Right, so I'm gonna ask that we enter a plea of not guilty and come back because he has to wrap up something with the registration. But once he does that, I think that there'll be a pretty good argument to do something.
All right, so you're not completely clear with the registration yet?
I have it all filled out and I have a Secretary of State appointment.
Okay,
I should have made that clear, Your Honor, I'm sorry.
Also, can I say one more thing?
Sure.
Your Honor? I did notice when I was pulled over by the police, they were new officers, so that could be maybe the reason in Three Rivers why some of them aren't coming out properly.
well, this one,
Just
because it's a one-year misdemeanor, it has to be charged under state law.
Oh, okay.
Three Rivers ordinance only has authority up to 93 days. Anything more than that has to be charged by state law.
Okay.
It's not just Three Rivers ordinance authority goes up to 93 days. But let me tell you what the deal is. Very often, in fact, usually, the prosecutor will dismiss the no insurance charge. It's punishable by up to a year in jail. The minimum fine is $200 plus state costs. So the very minimum you would pay is $325. That also kills your auto insurance rates. The registration charge is a civil infraction that carries a $105 fine. If you can come in and show that you've got proper insurance and proper registration, the prosecutor can reduce this charge to a civil infraction, which wouldn't even be a crime and would greatly reduce your fines and costs. So when's your appointment with SOS?
This Friday.
That would be November 21. Are you missing work right now?
No, I'm not. I work second shift at American Axle.
All right, very good. We got a lot of second shifters today. You were in the Army?
No,
Oh, just got an Army shirt.
I got it from Goodwill a
Okay.
long time ago. One of my favorite fitting shirts.
All right. Well, let's set this out a couple weeks. Set pretrial for December 9. Defendant to bring proof of registration and insurance. If we were to talk to the prosecutor now, they would say, well, we're gonna wait till he comes in with his proper registration. So Mr. Stickley's suggestion that we continue this is probably well-founded. You're not missing work, that's good. Bring proof of insurance and registration.
Okay.
Well, we've been taking one plea today, we kicked the can down the road on a lot of cases, but I think this one's gonna be resolved. All right, sir, I'll see you on December 9th.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.